Welcome back to another Bargain Savage video, and today for you these fill lights that are USB powered from Dollarama and Tech1. Purchased at Dollarama from Tech1. We're going to try these out and see how they work. They were $4. It's got the good old YouTube logo on there. It's good for YouTube. Makeup, camera lighting, back of the box, has a remote that it comes with. Brightness it can control, temperature, on off, multi-purpose LED light. Well, let's see how they look. Little tripod. That's it. There's the light. See how long the cord is. USB-A, of course. Cord is just over 6 feet long. Get the tripod out. Screw it in here. Spread the legs out. It's your typical, very cheap tripod that doesn't work very good. Anyway, it does stand it up. First impressions, of course, cheap tripod. The light looks very cheap as well. I'm awfully surprised at $4 that it looks cheap. Not really. Does it work? Let's find out. I'm sure this is gonna really mess with the lighting in here, pointing directly at the camera. But we're gonna plug it in. Little switch, illuminated. I'm gonna turn it on. Well, there we go. Pretty bright, but I have a feeling that that's going to be max brightness. Pretty sure. Yep, goes down. See how many different settings there is. So that's very bottom. It's not going down any farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I believe that was 10. Warmth. Ooh, there we go. You can see the light shade change on my face there. And there's like a nice soft light. And there's the bright. So 3 different color settings. Warmth settings. Let's shut my main lights off. We'll see. We'll put this one right in front of me, and we'll see how that lights the front of me up here. Alright, that's just the selfie light. What are we calling these things? Multi-purpose fill lights. Alright, multi-purpose LED filled light. And this is what it looks like with one. Now, Viet, I think my other lights are quite a bit brighter than this. We'll see what this light kind of does here. I'll bring it up a little bit closer. I mean, we do have it kind of far away. There, this is more in line with my head height. And we'll just change the colors, or the warmth settings. So there is the other one. And there's like soft white. So I don't know if we got like bright white. I don't know what you'd call that. And then this is obviously soft white, which I don't really like. But now I'll hook up the other one. And we'll put one on each side in the corner and see what that looks like on this setting. Find the switch. Power on. 2 for 2, not bad. Got some very sticky tripod legs going on there. Okay, I'm going to try and bend them about the same amount. There we go. I don't really feel it's changed much brightness in front of me, but we're going to shut the backlights off, and then I'm going to test them singly, and we'll use the light output meter, and we'll try and figure out how many lumens these things are putting out. Alright, but before I do that, we'll go through the light settings, and I'll try and do them simultaneously. There is the medium light, color, warmth, whatever you want to call it. And there's the soft white, warmth. Alright, and back to the bright white. Alright, had some major malfunctioning there with my main lights. This is how much light 2 of them would produce by just them. There is no other light on right now than these 2 lights. I'm going to shut the one off, bring it a little bit closer to me. You know, they're okay, but they're not very bright. Let's test lumen output. Alright, found my trusty lumen stick, which was fairly hard. And we're about to find out why it was so hard. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this above. I'm gonna try and take an idea of where center is. Very difficult because I think I'm blocking the light. Yes, I am. So I'm sitting right around 620 lumen, but I keep going down. Can't continually hold it in one place. But we're definitely right around that 600 lumen output, which is like a light bulb, a little bit less than your standard light bulb. So I guess not so bad on a USB LED light, but if you're planning on using these for lighting and you don't have any other lights on, this is what you'll get. Now I'll turn one light bulb on in the room and you'll see what you'll get like that. Alright, there's one light bulb on that runs around 800 lumens. It's on right now, and it's just that direction. And this is how much light you could expect from these 2 things in here right now. I'll shut one off, put it in front of me, and then you'll see what it looks like with one of these in the center facing toward me. So this is what it would look like as well. One thing I will say, when it's pointing directly at you, it is a little bit hard on the eyes. I guess I should have brought it up a little bit more with the light bulb on. So here we have it. Guess I can do this. So here is what it would look like if you just had it right around the camera. And now this will give you an idea of what it would look like if you had these a little farther than a foot away from your face and you're doing a close-up. And that's about as close as I can get to my camera. I probably have to dip down to this level the way that my camera is set up. These are approximately a foot away from my face, and I bet you they have lit them up quite well. Okay, so this is going to be like bonus footage, except not at the end of the video, because I never thought of doing this until I was done shooting, but now I'm going to shoot it twice because I forgot to put my microphone on. But that's okay, because I learned a few different things. So I have just the light, one single light, above my camera right now, and it is mounted in the tripod's 1/4-inch adapter, because the tripod that comes with it is a standard 1/4-inch thread that'll go into any 1/4-inch thread on any of your mounting equipment. So now I will go through the settings here, which I know is not going to do anything because my camera is going to adjust before you really see a change. So you'll see a change and it'll go back to what it was, and see a change, it'll go back to what it was. But I'm going to do it anyway. And this is the setting, bright white. And here we go. There's 1, 2, 3. Try this again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And of course the setting we're on, which was 10. So there is 10 different brightness settings. So here's the warmth change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that is it. And the other warmth setting. And once again, we'll go down to the bottom. And back to there, and to the top. So with the camera on automatic, which it's not on automatic, I do have some control of what's going on right now, but it still does have some automatic settings set in it, so it is changing itself. Now I will set this one up, and this does blur the camera quite a bit, but it gives you a better idea, I think, of the brightness settings, which you will see on my face. So I will shut this one off and turn this one on. Very bright. And I'll turn it down. I think that gives you a better understanding of the way it changes on my face, not in front of the light. And there we go. All right, turn this one back on, shut this one off. Now what I'm going to do is turn my backlight on and just have it like this for a split second so you can see what it looks like. Okay, now this is what it looks like with the camera up front, with the light on top of the tripod and the backlighting behind me. So it does give off quite a bit of light, not too bad, but of course not as good as the lights that I have set up normally. Okay, back to everything the way it was. I still have it set up on top of the tripod right now. I'm going to turn it on with all of the lights on, but this one is in the center. So now I don't know if that really added any extraness at all, but when I reviewed all the footage, I'm really not sure what to think of this. As for something for me, does this work? Not really. Not in this setup. I do have better lights than that. Now, if you didn't have anything and you were on a budget, then absolutely this would work fairly decently for $4 a piece, and set yourself up with some white. It's got this white piece on it, so it's like a diffuser, and I mean, for $4 it works well. But where I think this thing would really shine is because it has a 1/4-inch mount. If you had a little battery pack or something with a USB, you could set this up on a mobile device, and with a 1/4-inch adapter on top, have this on and use this as your light to navigate around while you don't have plug-in power. Now they sell battery powered lights like that for cameras and like mounting systems for smartphones and stuff, but they're quite a bit more money. And this does give off quite a bit of light for a small mobile device, absolutely. Now, at the end of the video, I'm going to throw in a few selfies of myself, maybe of my dog, and I'll use just this light to try and lighten it. I'll take a picture with and without, and you can see what it does to try and brighten it up. Another thing I'll add is my main light setup is one to the right, one to the left, and they're off to an angle. So I have nothing directly in front of me. So when I look at the camera, I have no blinding distraction. I just totally look at the lens and everything is good. Now I still have the light mounted on the tripod itself. Now I just turned it on. And when I look this way, it is kind of fatiguing on my eyes. I definitely don't like it as much as I normally would. Like this, and I don't have anything in front of me. That's where I think if you bought 2 of these, if you were doing some recording, and you have your camera in the center, 2 of these lights, one on each side, I think it'll definitely stop some of the strain on your eye. Plus, it highlights and kind of fixes some of the shadows and stuff as well behind you. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like button, and if you haven't already done so, I would really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button as well. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.